Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Straight to the point, one track, one library. It is the follow-up to Eduardo Tarilonte's Celtic Era. Celtic Era 2 from Best Service. So I was a big fan of Celtic Era 1. So what is Celtic Era 2? Well, if you like your Celtic instruments and you liked Celtic Era, it's more instruments, it's more soundscapes, and you get the Midi files. Well, I'll show you that in a minute. So me being me, one track, one library, I have written a track only using Celtic Era 2, and I've used this picture to inspire me. Now, I'm still in my TV-themed stage mind. So I saw this picture, and it is quite inspiring. Sort of wavy, misty lady. What is it? It's an exotic lady full of mystery, intrigue, perhaps magic, perhaps charmed type thing, all centered around myth. That's my TV theme pitch for you. Anyway, so what I will do as normal is I will show you the instrument, I'll then play the track, and then show you the instruments that I used on the track. So without further nonsensing, here is Celtic Era 2. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Best Service engine. Let me show you Celtic Era 2, the first instrument that comes out, Carrink's Calls 1. Various calls. So down here, key switches, basically, I presume are different styles of playing. This is the bottom C. Just playing G. This is the next one. Pardon me. Ooh. Windy. Anyway, comedy aside, there's the Carrink's Call. Let me just... so I'm being a child. Let me just show you, before we get too carried away, let me show you what the difference is between Celtic Era and Celtic Era 2. So Celtic Era Ancient, Carrink's Cornu war horns. Celtic Era 2, Carrink's Cornu Dord war horns. We get a Dord. Let's play with the Dord. So legato mod wheel volume. Just turn the volume up. These are, again, I presume, playing styles. Staccato. Crescendo medium. Crescendo short. You get the idea. Let's continue showing you differences. Concertina 1, Concertina 2, Celtic Era 2. Same thing. Percussion, you get a bass bodhran and a bodhran in the first one. In the second one, you get lots more. You get a bass drum. Let's just play the bass drum. Nice. Up here. So what we've got, the whites down here are all the samples. Up here, you get little rolls of them, like mini little loops. Yeah. Let's continue. Percussion of Celtic Era 2. So snares, Scottish snare drum loops. Small skin snare, quite nice. Again, little loops on the tiny little loops on the greens. And what's this? So let's go soundscapes on Celtic Era 1. You get those. Celtic Era 2. Ready for it? All these! Epic strings wasn't on the first one. Let's play another one. Nice. Strings 3. Fey harp. Nice. So quick talk about the GUI. You've got volume, pan, expression here. You can MIDI learn these, by the way. Reverb. No reverb. Lots of reverb. Yep. Down here you've got panning of you've got individual volumes of, as it were, the 4 elements. So this is just harp 1. This is just harp 2. Let's pan those there and there. Let's hear what these pads are. Yeah, so that's basically an octave up. Let's put the octave up in the left, sorry, in the right, and the one down in the left. Add some harps. Yeah, so let's find another soundscape, because we like soundscapes. Land of Gods. Yes. Okay, well, if you like me, you're going to love that. This is the first pad. It's an evolving one. I haven't played any other key yet. That's lovely. Second one. Texture. That's lovely, isn't it? Together. Pad 3. Pad 4. Ooh. So all together. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Separate them a bit. Well, that's lovely. So look, that's what you can do on your soundscapes. Strings. Let's continue on the first era. On strings, you got acoustic guitar, Celtic harps, fiddle, Irish bouzouki, and tenor banjo. On the second one, you get another acoustic guitar. You get a zither. Yeah, right. Let's go zither. Nice. Now look at all these options you have: string volume 1, string volume 2, release. I mean, you have loads. Nice. The zither 2. Dry. So turn release volume down a bit. Release time down to 0. That's a bit weird, but isn't that nice? Finally, on the first Celtic Era with winds, you had flutes, whistle D, pipes, pipes, drones, regulators. Celtic 2, flutes. You have more flutes, you lucky thing, and more pipes. You have quite a few more. Scottish small pipes. Yeah. These are your drones. Okay. So that's basic. Oh, shush. So I'm a huge fan, basically, of these sort of soundscapes. So let's just play one more new one. Cool. And basically on these, you know, he's given you what you need to know. You've got 3 pads and wind. There's some wind if you just want wind. Oh, isn't that nice? There's wind for you. Lovely. So very quickly, for those that haven't played with Celtic Era 1, let me just play you some other things. Concertina. Let me play you some bass stick, some grooves. So these are grooves. Yeah, you get all these to play with. I mean, loads. Roll. Isn't that nice? And these, obviously, your little samples. So grooves in green, rolls in red, and samples in white. Let's do another one. Bass pattern, traditional stick. Something nice. I mean, I like these a lot. Bodron high stick. Those are really nice. Strings, acoustic guitars. Let's strum some acoustics. So you can pick your key. D. And then you can choose which pattern. Major, minor. Seventh. That's probably my favorite. Yeah, isn't that nice? Bit more ancient war horns, black horn calls. Here we go. Try a different one. See what I mean? You have so many options for these. It's quite bright now. But one major change that I haven't actually pointed out. I really liked the old GUI. I'll show you it. I really like that. Why has he changed it? It's sort of more clinical now. I mean, maybe he might have thought, let's go back burial mound of the first one, that he thought this was a bit confusing. This is the first one. This soundscape is on the second one, by the way, just so you know. Maybe it is to find the volume. I mean, all these knobs, they sort of blend into it. But I like the look of this. It's sort of mysterious. And the second one. Here we go. This is the low pad. Let's turn down the wind pad and bells. Just like that. Anyway, yeah. I miss the mystery of what this looks like. But no. Anyway, right. But still huge fan of Eduardo Tarilonte. So one other thing you've got is the ability to import the Midi files this time. So if I want to import some Midi, I import some Midi. Here we go. Choose a Midi file. Find my library. Midi files. Find something that I probably played with and liked. Bodrum rhythm. Jig. Jig rolls 3. Open. Yes, please. And there we have it in all its glory. And then you can basically get any other instrument to play it, should you so desire. Anyway, Celtic Era 2, full of extra lovely Celtic Era stuff. Let me very, very quickly play you the track. So here are my bounced instruments. What I'll do is I'll play the track, then I'll show you the instruments that I've used. Just so you know, the first one, bass information. Second one, whispers, sort of textures. There's my zither. Here's some strumming. Here's my percussion. And then these blues are my lovely pads and soundscapes. So without further ado, here's the picture. Here's the Misty Lady. This is the theme tune to Misty Lady. Anyway, here you go. So there she was, in all her glory, misting away with some veils and intrigue and myth. So let me just show you very, very quickly those instruments that I've used. Okay. So the first one was this bass. Called Celtic Horizon. Whispers was the soundscape. So we've got whispers here. Sounds a bit like Ewoks. Anyway, zither. So here we go, it's down here. Yeah, good. All these options. That's wonderful. Toms. Yeah. So my bass drum. Oh, it's just lovely, isn't it? Then I had to use some strums. So I called it a strum, but actually it was a soundscape. But it has these plucked information on it. Yeah. If I went all folky, like if I went sort of, pub song folk, I would definitely use the guitar strums because they were fabulous. Then my mist pads, I think it was this one. That's lovely. My high. Dream of the Celts. And then my other one, string pad, epic string 3. And that was that. So I'm a big fan of Eduardo Tarilonte's sort of soundscapey worlds and using all these old instruments. So again, I'm a huge fan. Celtic Era 2, Eduardo Tarilonte from Best Service. So if you like the track, if you like what I do, please give it a like, please subscribe away and ring the bell, and you'll be notified of anything else I do in the future. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Stay well, stay safe, and I will see you very, very soon for some more stuff.